So today we're going to start our 20-minute mindful movement practice in a laying position with our knees bent and our legs drawing in. Take a hold with your hands. And if you want to find a bit of movement to start, you can. If staying still feels more appropriate for you at this time, that's also an option. So just learning to listen to your body and move accordingly. If you are in motion, allow it to diminish, eventually arriving in more of a still place. Allow your shoulders to feel heavy, working down towards the mat. And that weight also helps draw the legs in a bit closer, giving a nice stretch to the lower back. Fall into your breath here. Long, steady inhales and exhales. We're going to keep our right leg in. Lay your left leg down to the mat, stretching it out. Pause and breathe. Notice what this feels like in your body. And we'll massage out into the right hip and lower back, creating some circles with this bent right leg. And we'll switch directions. And pause when your leg comes back in. Left hand will guide it across the body. Stretch your right arm out, moving into a twist. You can wiggle your hips slightly to the right. Breathe fully into this rotation. Untwisting. Bring the soles of your feet to the mat with your knees bent. Recenter your hips if required. And take figure 4 on the right side. Outer right ankle comes to the top of the thigh. We can draw both the legs in. Taking a hold with your hands, but not necessary. What we're really looking for is that connection of the shoulders and that downward energy. We'll find our way back to our starting position. Knees bent, legs just drawing in, hands connected. Keep the left leg in. Lower your right leg down to the mat as you stretch it out. Initiate the circular motion now into your bent leg. Working into your hip. Activating into your left lower back. And switch directions of your circular movement. Pause when your leg comes in. Right hand will guide it across the body. Left arm goes out. Option to shift the hip slightly left here. Big rounds of breath, allowing your body to settle into this twist. Untwist, place your feet to the mat and center your hips. Moving into figure 4 on the left side. Draw your legs in. Options for the hands to take a hold of the right leg, but not necessary. We can still get a good sensation without taking a hold of our legs. Let's release, feet find the mat, and make your way into a seated position, please. Sitting in good posture when you arrive. Hips rooting down, crown of the head reaching up. Lower your right ear towards your shoulder. Left arm reaches off to the side. Fingertips can just be hovering or connected to the mat beside you. And explore. A turn, a tilt. Encouraging the left side of our neck to lengthen. Let's bring the ear back to the shoulder. Turn the palm to face behind you. Bend your elbow, working your forearm into your lower back. On your inhale, sitting tall. Exhale, shoulders releasing. Float your head up to neutral. Release your arm. Left ear towards your left shoulder. Right arm reaching off for the side. Start your exploration, a turn, a tilt. Bring your ear back over your shoulder. Take a breath in, sit up tall. And then a big exhale. Turn the right palm to face behind you. Bend your elbow, work it into your lower back. Float your head up to neutral. Release your arm. We'll rinse the neck out. Look towards the right. Come back through center. Look to your left. And back to neutral. Roll through to your hands and knees. Building a good tabletop. Spread your fingers wide. Curl your toes under. And we'll round our back out. Tailbone drops, chin comes into the chest, and pause here. Shift the weight around a bit, really enjoying lengthening the back side of your body. Move through a neutral table and into extension. Tail lifts, chin comes up. Bring your shoulder blades down and just shift the weight around here as well. Keep your sit bones widening as you send your hips back and up into downward facing dog. Pedal out your legs. Eventually, allow yourself to arrive in a still place, focusing on lengthening your spine. This can be accommodated with a bend of the knees, buoyantly lifting your hips towards the ceiling and back. Lower down to your knees. Walk your hands forward, coming into melting heart. Lower your chest and your forehead towards the mat. Feeling a nice stretch come through your shoulders and your chest. Keep some activation in your shoulders. Feels like the inner armpits are rolling up towards your ears. And we'll slither our body forward now, lowering onto the front side. Untuck your toes and take your fingers off to the side and connect the pad so that your palms are lifted. And we're just going to do a bit of movement into our upper back to wake up. So actively press the tops of your feet down. Allow your chin to be heavy as you lift up your chest, loop your shoulders back and down, and then take your chin up and then lower down. Chest lifts, shoulders loop, chin up. And then just do this a few times. You may hear some audible crepitus coming in from your upper traps. Gonna take 3 more. Nice and slow, controlled movements, aware of your body. Next time you lower all the way down, bring your hands by your waistline, press up through table and into a seated cross-legged position, please. I'm going to close our practice with a short breathing exercise or a pranayama. Sitting in good posture creates a nice canister for the breath to move with a bit more ease. And let's send all the breath out through your nose. Inhale for a count of 4, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 1, 2. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause for 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause for 1, 2. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause for 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause for 1, 2. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause for 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause for 1, 2. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause for 1, 2. Regular breath in through the nose and out. Let's blink your eyes open if they close, taking in your surroundings. Gather your hands together at your chest. Take a moment to honor your practice. And I thank you for coming to share a little piece of that journey with me. Namaste.